Well, hey there everybody and welcome to the channel. I've got a new Project Life Process video for you today. I made this layout using my July Kitaholic Kit Club kit. That's a lot of kits. This is the July monthly kit that just got released last week before. And yeah, this was my first layout. I did my week 12 Project Life layout. Now I have some serious, see right here, this is where I have some serious stapler issues this week. I don't know what it was, my stapler had it against me. It was not cooperating. In the Project Life kit this month there were some overlays, which was a nice little change. I've never had overlays in a kit before. I have a lot in my stash and I just don't use them, so it was good to get them out and give them a go. I used them a few times on the spread. So all I'm doing now is working on this card down the bottom. If you've watched it's actually a photo, not a card. If you've watched my videos before, you might have heard me mention that both my sons have autism, and this was a meme that went up on Facebook because I'm in a lot of autism groups obviously, and a parent posted this and it was just so perfect, so I took a screenshot and thought I'd add it to our week, because yes, most days are a wild ride, so it was definitely fitting. Oh, this is another screenshot of a message that my lovely friend sent to my husband after she had tortured me for over an hour in her at-home gym. She sent my husband a lovely message and a lovely photo saying, "I think I broke her." So yeah, I pinched that and put it in my album. You know, everything goes in no matter how bad I look. So yeah, just it's going really, I've sped it up 4 times today, so it's going really quickly, but it was like a half-hour long video, so that's why we're going so fast. I decided I had so many photos and I didn't want to cut any out, so what I decided to do was turn one of my photos into my title card, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I had this photo, it was actually a panorama photo of a rainbow just outside our shopping centre down the road from us, and it just looked beautiful, and so I thought I'd turn it into my title card. So I just got my thickers and literally just put week 12 there, and I was going to use some black ones but it just didn't pop enough, so I used some grey because it was a very grey overcast day. I just wanted them to pop off that card a bit, and then literally all I did was I stamped my date on a little journaling strip, stuck it down, added some bling and these really cute acrylic crosses, and yeah, it was done. I know, it's one of my favorites. I really like this title card. So every kid has to have the traditional on the toilet photo taken, but what's funny about this photo is my craft room used to be directly across from the toilet, and my son, this is Will, he's 4, and he would come running down the house with his undies halfway down his ankles already, get on the toilet, and you just hear this when he makes it, and it was just so funny. I had to capture it. Yeah, so that's what I did. I took a quick photo, and actually on that little chord in the act, I've just written the word so I thought it was funny. This is another photo of Will. Will is obsessed with Batman, and what I did is when I cut the branding strip off the cutter part, it had Totally Rad, like the collection name, so I snipped that off and turned it into an embellishment and made it a banner, and it just suited this photo really well. And then just on a journaling strip I've written in quotation marks, "I'm Batman," because Will runs around the house saying that a lot in that lovely deep voice that Batman does. So I'm using these awesome tiny alphas. I've almost finished the entire set, which is like never happens, but they're really cool. I'm using it to put a title on my photo called "Feeding the Tribe." That's what it's like around here at dinner time. And what I do is a little trick I learnt watching some YouTube videos is I put them on a piece of paper first so they line up and I don't have to worry about placing them on the photo and being in the wrong place. So I stick them to a piece of paper, cut them, trim it, and then put it on the photo. And you can't tell, which is really cool. Now, it's another perk of being an autism household. No one in the house eats the same thing. So hubby and I can cook and eat the same meal, but the boys don't pretty much never eat what we eat. So the reason I took that photo was dinner around here is generally 3 separate meals, and that's just documenting our lovely crazy life. Little awesome thumbs up there. That's because I finally got my stapler working. What happened was the staples were jammed up in there and I couldn't even get it out to reload it, so short of throwing it, it wasn't working for me, but hubby got it working, so yay hubby. So on the cut apart sheet there was this little part that said super, so of course that had to go on the photo of the boys dressed up as superheroes. Perfectly fitting. I really did love that cut apart from the Totally Rad collection. It was a 12 by 12 piece of pattern paper from the collection, and it just had all cut aparts on it, like words and banners and icons and things like that, and even 3x4 cards, and it was really cool. I've used the whole thing. It was fantastic. Yes, after all that fighting with my stapler, you did see me just undo a staple, but that's just because I wanted to staple a banner up the top so I could journal on it. That's just a photo of Sam, who was meant to be asleep, our dog, and he was watching the wrestling. And now I'm just writing on a journaling strip. It's one of my favourite ways to journal on my photos, cutting a small strip of paper and then writing on it. And I'm just writing, Sam and Will love to play tug of war. That's what they're doing. It's actually a snapshot from a video. I videoed them running around the house playing tug of war, and I took a snapshot of the video so I could put it in our album. And so I'm just journaling on there that that's what they're doing, the little terrors. Yes, the camera angle has changed. I've started filming on my iPhone, so I don't have to wait for one of the boys to be finished on their iPad, and so I can actually film when I want to film and not when it fits their timetable. And I'm just trying to get the image right, so I think that the angle has changed a lot in this video, but I think I've got it set now, so hopefully we won't have to do that anymore. I was finding that when I was filming the bottom half, which you'll see in the beginning of the video, the very bottom of the screen was cut out, and seeing as when I have my layout in front of me, I happen to work in the very small section right in front of my desk, which of course is cut off from the camera angle. So I was just trying to perfect the camera angle and get it right for you. So just some more journaling to the photo now. This is a photo of my sister. Will and her have this special little weird bond, and Will gave her Cookie Monster to take home and look after, so she put him in her handbag and took him home. Isn't she a lovely aunt? So before I started with my layout, what I did was I went through some of my old my stash and my Project Life cards and got out some cards from random collections that I thought would match the cut apart and the embellishments that came with this kit. And you'll see that when I started my layouts, I actually used 2 cards from my stash, but as the video goes on, you'll see that I've replaced them with 2 of the cards from the cut apart. There wasn't a lot of 3x4 cards on the cut apart, so just because I do a lot of Project Life, I thought I would just go through my stash and get some cards out that would suit the collection and suit the kit. But yeah, I still haven't used them. I've used all cards from the cut apart. This saying on this card is one of my favourites, especially having 2 wonderful, unique boys like mine. It's definitely a pretty strong motto in this house, so I thought it was quite fitting to go in their Project Life album, and especially next to the photo of them rocking their superhero outfits. Ugh, I tried really hard to make these tabs work. I was going to put it on this photo here, but I just couldn't make it work. I'm not a tab person. I still haven't touched this packet at all. It's the only thing in my kit that I haven't opened and used. I tried, I really did, but it just didn't look right to me. It looked quite strange. So yeah, so far the tabs are a bit of a fail for me, but I will keep trying. And this is just a picture of my monkey sitting in my craft room with his iPad, just using, that's just his lovely little face. So all I wrote was say cheese, because he's got that lovely little cheese face happening. And that's about it for the layout. I hope you liked the video. Let me know in the comments below if you preferred the more sped up version than the usual 20 minute plus videos that I usually do. I usually only speed it up 2 times, but we end up with 20-minute videos. This has been doubled again, and we've ended up with a video under 10 minutes. So let me know which you prefer, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.